Welcome to Gaming While It's Hot, and I'm Steve. Wanted to go ahead and do something different tonight. Want to go ahead and remind you guys after the event that they're going to have 71 demos to go ahead and try out in the Microsoft Store. Decided to go ahead and download 2 games. First one is going to be this one that you see in front of you, Mayhem Brawler, and the second one I'm going to try out is Hellpoint. Yeah, trying to pick someone to play with, but then I found out that you can only play with one. The other 2 are under development, self-explanatory. So I had to go ahead and pick this guy here with the big paws. Go ahead and try that one out. But yeah, after the event, Microsoft Xbox Series X, that brand has a situation. That's everything that's been going on online about how the event went, and they got a lot of work to do. But they got 4.5 months to go ahead and get it done. Right now we're on Mayhem Brawlers. Guy right here has the saber-tooth paws. As you can see at the bottom, the simplistic button layout that us gamers never actually look, because most of the brawlers are all the same. This looks pretty good, but if you're a gamer, you know what game this is favoring or looks similar to. The infamous Streets of Rage. Not bad, not bad. The Streets of Rage has a little bit more animation. It's even laid out similar to Streets of Rage. The first stage is very similar. So far, there's no real big news that's been going on because of the situation of how the event turned out. As I went ahead and indicated, I gave the Xbox Series event a B. I gave Sony's event a B-. I gave Xbox Series X a C. Decent scores. But I expected the Xbox camp to get a little bit higher of a score because they knew what was done with Sony's event. So they had a battle plan. If they had a battle plan, it was not executed properly. Overall, very simplistic game. I like it. On top of that, that reminds me of my Streets of Rage copy. Should be coming in a couple of days. I had to wait 2 months for that game. Well, not the actual game. For that iteration of the game, I ordered the collector's edition. I downloaded the digital copy, but I wanted a physical copy for myself. I talked about the situation with digital copies and physical copies. I know digital copies are more convenient, but it's a big inconvenience. Like I indicated on one of my earlier videos, once you go ahead and lose that gamer tag or there's a glitch with the system, that game is gone. But if you have a physical copy, it's yours. Yours to keep. That's me doing the dash move. Trying to figure out what's the best combination that did the most damage on these guys. Sony, once again, this is Mayhem Brawler, only 1 stage. Free to play till the weekend. So jump on your system, hit the Microsoft Store, download it if you like it. On top of that, give me a hand, subscribe, And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. It's a big help. Yeah, this guy was giving me problems. Just realized he has a peg leg. Peg leg and chains. Most boss fights are very similar. You get the big guy to come out. While you're battling, they send a lot of minions to go ahead and distract you. End up getting shot in the face a couple of times. As you can see, at certain points, I couldn't even hit the guy. I had to pause the game to try to figure out what was the super move. There you go. I had to pause the game for a second. Yep. That was Mayhem Brawler. Free download. Check it out. It's only free till the weekend. Next game is going to be Hellpoint. I started playing that also for the first time. Tiny build. Cradle Games. Hellpoint, the Thespian. Well, couldn't read all of that. Yeah, I had got killed on one of the stages. I just loaded to the point to the area where I was killed. That guy walking towards me is actually me. Once you die on a particular stage, once you go back to that stage, you have to actually kill the ghost version of yourself. Don't hate on me, guys. This is my first time playing this game. And it was kind of it kind of scared me for a little bit. Most of these games with these kind of creatures reminds me of an Event Horizon. What was the other game? And Pan's Labyrinth. Look, the guy scared me the way he was running after me with those big arms. Had to go ahead and run out of there, try to go ahead and regroup. Finally realized nobody was following me, but they were still up there. Give the game a thumbs up. Most of the times when you kill certain characters in these, a lot of these games, the characters disappear, but they didn't disappear here. Hellraiser, Pan's Labyrinth, and Event Horizon. Those three are the three that I could go ahead and relate to this game. On top of the situation that was going on with the Xbox Series X, Halo Infinite, trying to figure out what I'm going to go ahead and do with the situation that's going on. Usually all of the time as a gamer, I get all of the systems, but now I have to make a decision. I'm going to have to go ahead and hold off on one of them. Even though it didn't look too good with the Xbox Series X, I'm still holding out 4.5 months to about 5 months till they can go ahead and get it right and prove to me that they're the system to go with initially. Right now, Sony might be taking the lead. Might end up getting a Sony PS5 first. And I might have to go ahead and put the Series X on the back burner till I get enough funds. But overall, as a gamer, nothing beats free. So till the weekend, go ahead and go to the Microsoft store. Go down to game demos. You will have a screen for about 71 demos that you can go ahead and try out right now. Initially I played Mayhem Brawler, and right now I'm playing Hellpoint. What is there to lose? Free. Couldn't figure this out right here. It was asking for some kind of some kind of key code or something like that. So I do what we usually do, just like we do in Resident Evil and Doom. We have to go ahead and backtrack and look for the dead bodies and see if anybody has a card or a key code. Oh, one other thing I wanted to go ahead and touch upon also. We have a lot of people who are saying, why get an Xbox Series X? They don't have any exclusives. So just get a PS5 and a PC. Reason is, I am not a PC gamer. I am a console gamer. That's the reason why you get a lot of people that don't want to go ahead and game on PC. Even though I have a PC rig, I only use that rig for just editing videos and some other things for my occupation. But when it comes to gaming on PC, it's like an acquired taste. I'm not a person that likes to go ahead and get on there, get a game, have to go ahead and see if I have the proper settings, the proper memory card to go ahead and see if it could run these certain games, a la Crysis back in the day. And then on top of that, once you do that, you have to go ahead and sometimes set up the controller. I can't do that. I like the console situation where it's just simple, plug and play, and that's it. So that's why I don't game on PC. I'm a console gamer. Yeah, I'm still doing my backtracking, trying to figure out how do I make it to the next stage. I went back to see if I missed anything. As you can see, you're on a large ship in space. That's why I bring up Event Horizon. That was a pretty scary movie. I eventually figured it out. It was a spot I missed. Right there. The weird hands with the chains. That's why I said hell raising. On top of that, I have a secondary weapon, but I never figured out how to use it. This guy reminds me of the characters in Pan's Labyrinth. I have no idea what those things are that are floating over me. It's not a bad game. It's not my cup of tea, but how can you argue with free? Gives you the opportunity to go ahead and try it out, see whether or not you like it. I'm open to that. Overall, not a bad game. It's free in the Microsoft Store till the end of the weekend. Caught me by surprise. I almost fell off the edge. I had to get out of there. Alright guys, it's winding down. Tried the 2 demos. Gonna be free till the weekend. If you can, please subscribe to my channel. And I would really appreciate it if you like the video. Give me a thumbs up.